Assalamu alaikum. All around the world, if you observe very carefully, you would come to understand that there is a struggle between just and injustice, between right and wrong, between people who are passionate about humanity and those who are not, between those who invest hugely in technology that can be able to promote human growth and development, and those who are investing in scientific research, in weapons, in the ammunition industry that can be able to lead to the destruction of human lives. There are those who believe in making a lot of money through the arms industry or through the ammunition industry, while there are those who invest in industries and technologies and clean energies. We have a lot of wars going on right now all over the world, starting from what is happening between Russia and Ukraine, in South Sudan, between Israel and Gaza, and now between Israel and Lebanon. We have a lot of humanitarian crises currently in Africa, in many parts of Africa, in Northern Africa and in Western Africa. In Nigeria, we have a lot of humanitarian crises. We have a lot of religious crises that have led to human catastrophe. A lot of lives have been lost. Thousands of lives have been lost, if not millions. The properties worth billions have been displaced, have been destroyed, and people have been displaced. A lot of properties have been destroyed, and a lot of people are currently suffering from extreme poverty, malnutrition, and they can be able to have access, or they are not able to have access to justice in anywhere around the country. All of these crises have directly or indirectly affected all of us as human beings, directly or indirectly, because of the increasing globalization, the fact that economies are now interconnected, and what happened in the United States directly or indirectly will have some kinds of impact in other countries, or maybe in the third world countries. So all of us now, we are connected. Now, what is happening between some of these countries, or the war that is currently taking place between these countries, have led to a lot of issues. Just like I earlier mentioned, that it's affecting everybody, all of us, starting from what is happening between Russia and Ukraine. You can see that it has led to energy insecurity, or you can see probably it has led to energy poverty all around the world. Because of that, there has been an increase in the cost of production. The cost of energy has increased drastically all around the world, and also there has been a shortage in energy. Also, Ukraine and Russia are important. There are two important countries when you talk about food production, things like maybe some grains and others, and millets. Now, this war has led to shortage of some of these very important agricultural products. Again, when you come down to some other countries, again, when you look at what is happening between Israel and Lebanon, it has led to the inflow of ammunitions, and some of this ammunition, they are coming down, they are being transported to Africa, and some of these weapons are finding their ways to the bandits. And again, the government have to do something very critical, something very important and very urgent about this. All of us were being affected by this, and unfortunately, this is an era where leadership has become a problem. People are yearning for leadership that can be able to transform the life of people, rather than investing in the arms industry or in the ammunition industry, rather than investing in sectors that are less important, that are less productive, that doesn't get to employ people. It is better that the government tries its best to ensure that they are able to invest in critical sectors like communication, the communication industry, the banking industry, the agricultural industry, the housing industry, the oil and gas industry, the technological industry, the educational industry. These are some very important industries that the government can be able to invest in such a way that it will be able to alleviate their citizens from poverty and be able to bring out the continent out of poverty. I'm talking about this because when you look around, you would see that we have a lot of humanitarian crises. Starting from Nigeria, you come to realize that more than over 10 states in Nigeria, they have, I wouldn't want to mention those states, but they have extreme poverty, extreme malnutrition, lower education, lower life expectancy, and all of these indices are very important to human development. The world, people need to stand up to this. People really need to do their best to speak up and tell the government facts. Fact that the government probably might just not know. Again, for me, when I sometimes have these kind of conversations, I believe that it's very important that we always go back to our sustainable development goals. And I'm very passionate about some. Passionate about all of them. But also, for me, I am more passionate about ending extreme poverty, education for all, and good governance. These are some of the ones that I'm very passionate about. And I believe that these three alone, if you can be able to use them properly, investing in clean energy, investing in sustainable agriculture, investing in education, and then investing in sustainable agriculture, just like I earlier said, good governance.